In this video, we will learn about mechanical energy, the energy possessed by an object by virtue of its state of motion and specific position and configuration, even when it is at rest, is known as mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is of two types. First is kinetic energy, next is potential energy. Let's understand the first type of energy, that is kinetic energy. The energy possessed by an object in motion is called its kinetic energy. A strong wind can uproot big trees due to its kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of wind can be used to run windmills. A fast moving bullet penetrates even thick metal sheets. Flowing water, running car or train, speeding electric fan, a bird flying in the sky, an orbiting satellite, all the moving objects possess kinetic energy. Here we have some of the example. Moving windmill possess kinetic energy. Running car possess kinetic energy. We can say that all the objects that are in motion possess kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of an object depends on following two factors. First, mass of the object, that is heavier the object, greater the kinetic energy possessed by it. Second, speed of the object, that is greater the speed of the object, greater the kinetic energy possessed by it. In fact, if an object of mass m is moving with the speed of v, then it can be proved that its kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. From this result, it is clear that for a given speed, if the mass of an object is doubled, then its kinetic energy is also doubled. However, for an object of given mass, if the speed of the object is doubled, then kinetic energy becomes 4 times of the previous value. Because here we can see in the formula that we have the square of speed, that is v square. Hence, if the speed is doubled, then the kinetic energy becomes 4 times. Here we have an example. A bullet of mass 10 gram is moving with the speed of 200 meter per second. What is the kinetic energy of bullet? Let's understand the solution. Here, mass of the bullet is 10 gram, so we need to convert it into kilogram. So we will divide it by 1000. So we get 0.01 kilogram. Now, the speed of bullet is 200 meter per second, so we can find the kinetic energy by formula half mv square. So here we have written half into 0.01 into 200 into 200, because we have v square, hence we have written 200 square. So the answer we get is 200 joule. So we can say that kinetic energy of bullet is 200 joules. The next kind of energy is potential energy. The energy stored in an object at rest due to its position or configuration is called its potential energy. Potential energy is further of two types. First is gravitational potential energy and second is elastic potential energy. Let's understand the gravitational potential energy. The energy stored in an object due to its position even when it is at rest is called its gravitational potential energy. To understand the concept of gravitational potential energy, let us perform the following activity. The aim of the activity is to show that an object possesses potential energy due to its position. Materials required are few chalk pieces. Procedure: put a few chalk pieces on the ground, take a brick and drop it on the chalk pieces from a height. What do you observe? Here we have the observation: the chalk pieces break into smaller pieces. Why? A raised brick possesses potential energy. When the brick falls on the chalk pieces, the energy of the brick does work on chalk pieces. As a result, they break into smaller pieces. From this we can conclude that The brick situated at height possessed potential energy due to its position. From this activity, it is clear that an object placed at height possesses potential energy due to its position. And this type of potential energy is called as gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy of an object depend on its mass and its height from the surface of Earth. In fact, if an object of mass m is placed at a height h from the surface of Earth, then its potential energy Pe is equal to m into g into h, where g is the acceleration due to gravity of Earth. Here we have some examples. Water stored in overhead water tank possesses potential energy because of its height. Similarly, when a person lifts a hammer high above, the work done by him against the force of gravity is stored as potential energy in the hammer. Here we can observe a raised hammer possesses gravitational potential energy, whereas in second image, water stored in overhead tank possesses gravitational potential energy. Other examples include a fruit on a tree, a child sitting on the top of a slide, a rock resting on the top of a hill, a kite skillfully balanced at the height in the sky. All these possess gravitational potential energy by virtue of their position at a height above the surface of Earth. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.